What I hate about the AP Morde is that he can hardly get his health back in the beginning.
Yeah, well, I start boots with him. You have the health
Yeah,
pods.
that's what I do. That I started boots the game I just played right now.
The whole thing when you play Morde, AP Morde, you have to make sure you miss like hardly any CS and that you're not taking any unnecessary damage. Like the
Okay,
only
load it
damage you
in.
want to be taking is from like you using your abilities.
Wait, do I pause it? Because it just loaded in.
Oh yeah, you can pause it. Mine's almost loaded. It's gonna be loaded really soon. Okay, mine's loaded now. You can start it. I'm at like 3 seconds. Okay.
Wait, how do you tell what time is it?
At the top right, it's like the actual time.
Oh, oh shit. Wait,
It's not that big of a deal.
Oh wait, I paused it, so it doesn't really show.
You can play it again. Just play it now. Did you?
I'm at the part where like you're at the first turret. Tell me when you're there.
Yeah, I'm at the first turret.
Okay. Oh,
And then
now
I
I'm
walk
at
down
the...
to mid.
Welcome to
What the hell? It's
Summer's
glitching.
Rift.
Is it?
No, there you go. Huh.
So yeah, with Mord, when you start AP, you just want to CS really, really well. And try to get 1200 gold before you have to back the first time.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
usually
that
just-
big of a deal. If you can't, you just buy a couple more health pods. But once you get your revolver, you do quite a bit of damage, and your health stays basically full.
30 seconds.
It's a ranked match or something?
What's that?
It's a ranked match?
Yes, it is actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, what is it, like 1500?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's not that great
Pretty
of a low. Like
Medium,
I
right?
stomp pretty hard. This is I was playing with a friend, Ethan, top laner as a Jarvan.
Yeah. Jarvan's a really good solo laner.
He is, but he's against Nidalee, who's also a really good solo laner, and it's only like his second game ever as Jarvan, so he does okay.
Minions have spawned.
He doesn't feed, he loses his tower, but Nidalee just kept pushing him.
You know how easily you can like kill their jungle and they won't even notice it? And I've done it so much on like I've seen people do it in ranked so easily.
It depends on the ELO, dude. Other people...
No, because like we go at like the perfect time where
Yeah, true enough.
he basically goes where he's like 205. I go in and they're all low. He's killing blue and shit, and then like I do one here.
It depends on the jungler, it depends on their team comp, it depends on their summoners.
Yeah, usually a Moo, but Udyr can't happen. You just hit the first minion right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just like CSing whatever. Like if you watch the way I just try to stay back until I can get some shield generated. Because he has range, I don't. And it's pretty easy to lane against melee. It's more like I take some unnecessary damage there, but I'm just gonna health pod. I don't know if I get my revolver right away or not. I might. So I'm just getting like 3 of the creeps low, and then I'm gonna E to make sure I last hit with my E.
Dude, what I do on tank mode is I just like go crazy. Like, what are you doing, bro? Get off my lane. Just like make sure he doesn't get any like zone him out. But you can't do it on AP mode to start.
Yeah, well. Technically, you could still go AP and start regen, but then you're like, what am I using this item for?
I know.
But yeah, like, I miss a little bit of CS in the beginning, but later on I don't miss like any. And I get a lot of jungle CS also. You can just look at my CS as time goes on. Like, currently I am at 14, Ezreal's at 9, so I'm ahead of him right now.
Yeah, see it.
Has been slain.
Yes.
And you see they already gave first blood like 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, and they continue to feed that bot lane. But I still dominate so hard it doesn't even matter.
Wait, I'm gonna try lowering this volume. It's kind of loud.
Yeah, I should probably lower the volume a bit. So I got HP advantage right now. I only have 1 HP pot left, but I'm at 570 gold, so I kind of got to make this last a bit. But if you really need a heal bad, you can just ult, not for the kill, but just the heal.
Wait, I know.
Especially with like revolver, it heals you for a ton of damage. So right now, yeah, I'm at 24, he's at 18. It's relatively even, but once I start, the thing is, I keep pushing him back to his tower later on, so it makes him harder. It makes it harder from the CS, so he misses out a bit there. But since I'm pushing to his tower, I have freedom to go farm other areas as well.
Well, what are your runes as Morde?
I believe as Morde, I think I use. Well, I used to use AP per level, but now I use flat cooldown. I always go cooldown boots now, and I go magic pen marks. And flat 18 points. You can see that plus 18.
What are your yellows though?
My yellows are flat armor, because typically you're gonna lane against a lot of people that are typically the stuff that's gonna hurt you is like a sustained auto attacker that's just gonna like keep auto attacking you, like a ranged person. Like, so if you see my armor, it's 55 with my W on, which my W only gives 24 armor. Like he tries to go for a kill there. I don't really know what the fuck he's doing, but. He gets me kind of low. I don't know if I back. I don't think I do. So I'm almost at 1200 gold, so I'm like, okay, I want to get this 1200 gold. So I'm just gonna try not to engage on the death push right now.
You have flat AP quints?
Yep. And right now I have EP per level on this game as well, I believe, but I switched to flat cooldown now.
So you have the same exact rules as me, except I don't use the cooldowns because they're expensive.
What are you using for yellow?
Armor, flat armor.
Yeah, good. That's probably the best thing to use. You can use health regen per level, which is what some people do, but I don't know. I find it helps a bit. So he just ults me, so I just fucking scare him away, whatever. If he's stupid enough to keep fighting me, I probably would have killed him.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have used my knife, but it's whatever. I kind of wanted to heal anyways. But I'm at 1200 gold now, so I'm pretty sure I'm back.
Oh, they're pretty low, both of them.
So I'm at 46 CS at 6 minutes, which isn't that bad. It's pretty decent. And he's at 29, so. But, and Ethan's at 35, I think. But you see how they're at 35? By the time they double their CS, by the time he gets 70 CS, I have like 230. I have triple everyone's CS at one point in the game. Like the next highest CS person on my team, I have triple them.
Wow.
So as you see, bot is now 0101. So they fed 2 kills. I think they're about defeated third.
Oh.
If you look bottom.
She should be dead.
But if you watch the lane now, I don't miss like. I rarely miss CS. I missed that one, but it's whatever.
Yeah. Well, I guess
sometimes you can't do anything about it. Maybe like anticipating what was gonna happen better.
Yeah, like the turret.
Yeah. But a lot of the time, you just want to wait twice for the turret to hit and then attack.
You really like getting the race, so bonus experience, basically, right?
Yeah, I kill the race, bonus CS too, right? Because my lane's pushed fairly, and I'm not going to miss much CS. Like you see, I missed that one as I'm coming in. I missed that one, but I gained 4, and I lost 2, basically, so I gained 2. And I might have missed the CS in the lane anyway. So in the jungle, you're guaranteed not to miss it, right? So.
Yep.
And since the moon moves top, I took his race. Like when time comes back down, they're probably gonna be back up.
You said you took the wolves too, right? When you can.
Yeah, I do. When they're up. But the thing is, like, it does hurt my jungler a little bit. But if you also it forces the respawn right away as soon as they spawn, so they're getting more spawns in the game, which means our team's getting more gold out of it altogether. If you think about it. Like, sure, my jungler's getting a little bit less, but I'm getting way more, and it's a solo queue game. And if you want to carry harder in solo queue, this is one of the easiest ways to do it. Is just keep taking.
Yeah, let's see. You take. Wow, you knew exactly what I was using this time.
Enemy killing spree.
Because not only that, when you're not gonna get ganked, because if you push the lane, the jungler's gonna try to gank you. But as soon as you push it, you're backing out. So unless he happens to be right there at that time. Chances of getting ganked are a lot lower than if you keep trying to harass him with his turret. Like, I could try to go for a kill and keep harassing with the turret, but a kill is worth like maybe 10 to 15 CS, right? So if I go and kill the fucking race and wolves all the time, it's basically like I'm getting half a kill every time I do that. Is it really worth trying to go for the kill, risking myself to die, or can I just do the easy way that's guaranteed to get
and it's Ezreal too, so not gonna be a big chance of you getting him.
Yeah. He's like flash and shit. But I think they died top here yesterday. I was watching that actually. You see this, I think Do I go for the kill immediately? Yes, I do. I think this is my first kill. So I eat a bush and I see, oh, I got shield. That means I hit it. And I think I'm gonna alter igniter, and then I end up flashing, and then ear, and it gets me the kill.
Yeah, you got it.
And then they're like, oh, I basically, see, I'm running away, but as I'm running away, I'm using my skills and using my ghost to attack.
Yeah, I see that. Wow, that E did a huge load on that Warwick.
Yeah, it did.
They changed their mind really quick.
Yeah, I was basically like 2v1ing them, no problem. And they fucking bitched out.
Ezreal's level 8, you're about to be level 10.
Yep. So, I'm just getting more experience from killing the jungle creeps. I'm getting CS up top. Whatever, like, I'm trying to damage the turret a little bit here. I think I end up backing out though. If you push the lane really hard though, what it does is it actually resets the lane a little bit back to middle because your creeps haven't gotten enough time to get there yet because you killed their creeps so fast. That's the one thing to it. So there's a big wave in mid, so I'm just gonna kill this, whatever.
And then you get rich, right?
Yeah, it's just about maximizing farm.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to go kill race when there's like a shit ton of farm in your lane. Right?
Oh, wow.
You want to do it whenever like you always want to be doing something. That's what you want to be doing. You just don't want to be sitting in your turret or just like spamming abilities at them. It's kind of like, yeah, whatever. It's risky.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because when it happens, you get like Asher or something.
Yeah, it's that. What happens to the fucking war comes out and ganks your ass, whatever. And then you die, and as you're dead, you lose CS, you feed them money. And
you get out pushed in the lane.
Yeah. If you look now, I'm at 107 CS at 11 minutes, and the next highest person's like 60. So I'm basically, right now, I'm almost getting 10 CS per minute. It actually gets higher than 10 CS per minute at one point.
So you're getting basically a kill every minute.
Well, half a kill. Well, I'm getting a kill like every 2 minutes. And like, if there is no camps up, then I will harass a little bit. Like, I think I end up backing because I'm like, oh, there's no race and there's no wolves up. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just wait for the next wave. But sometimes I'll just back then. Oh, I see. Amoon was trying to gank. That's really fail damage actually. He ults though. I'm like, why the fuck are you ulting? Warwick comes though, and a lot of people, what they would do, they're like, oh,
let's go.
I get the ignite on him. Yeah, I do. A lot of people would just be like, oh, I'm going to keep chasing Ezreal because they're retarded on map awareness. Like, rather than going for the easy kill, I hate when people do that. Why chase the guy with like 20 escapes? Yeah, don't chase the guy with like ghosts. Like a lot of times people don't think, they're like, oh, I want to go and help my teammate, right? And they come around from the wrong side where they're fucked. That's basically what happened to him. Because Ezreal was like, I don't want to die. And then Warwick's like, oh, I'll save you, Ezreal. And then Ezreal was like already at red buff, whereas Warwick's coming up from Dragon.
And Ezreal's got like two, what's that called? Flashes or whatever.
So if you want to help a teammate, you gotta make sure that your teammate's not gonna back out, or that you're coming from the side where you and your teammate are close together, right? Like, if he came up from his bot tower up to red buff, then there would be two of them, they'd be right beside each other, they could fight together, but they came from separate directions, and Ezreal ran away. So
where he was coming from was so stupid, that war.
But he probably came from the closest way, but he should have backed out when he saw Ezreal on the second. Or he didn't have enough time, or whatever. His teammate kind of baited his teammate. Like, that happens a lot. Teammates will bait each other. It's not even necessarily on purpose. And it's pretty hard to avoid sometimes, but especially in solo queue, people don't position that well usually.
And the best part is you're forcing Ezreal to stay in his lane, because if he's not, he's going to get hit by his turret.
Yep. So I'm just, whatever, I'll harass him a bit when I can. I don't think I do that much here. I'm like...
What happens when you get outlaned by like someone you can't even, you have to stay at the tower hugging?
If you get outlaned, generally the time it's because you made a mistake.